Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take the pistons out, and we may separate the block as well, get the crank out. I really want to, the point is I need to get this off because I've got my engine. I want to get up here and start diagnosing what went wrong, what was wrong with that and how good or bad that is. Because I really need to work out with the engine guy what I'm going to do. Am I going to do much to this one, as discussed in the last episode. I know I'm going to do a few things to mine. Not 100% sure what yet, but it will just depend. We'll see how much it's all going to cost. It's not going to be cheap, that's for sure. Whether you forge your internals, more than they already are, doing stuff to the head, all stuff that's highly doable without changing the internals. Maybe it's just to clean up the internals, check them over, make sure they're okay, do the head, go from there. Well, we'll see. So today we're going to take the pistons out, get this apart and get this ready to take off so that we can get it all cleaned up and start the process of putting it back together. Let's get into it. I think these are 10mm. I've checked. Got my 6-sided spanner on these things, never use 12. Don't want to round off edges. So we're going to undo these. I want to be a little bit careful. Obviously I've got it upside down. I don't want the pistons just fall out on the ground. It's not going to go well, is it? So we'll loosen them off and go from there. Yes, I do have the nut in the end, so I can swing that around. Probably be good to get that ready. So 15. Yep. What have we got? Socket for that. Leave that. Right, we're ready to go. So now I'm not going to be able to hold this camera. Right, let's see. Right, we'll also check if these are marked. I don't know if these caps are marked or if the pistons are marked, but we'll definitely do something like that. I'm not an expert, so I don't know if you have to, but we will. Right, we've got those loosened up. Let's just turn her over and we'll loosen the others up. Probably could just take the others out, and that's moving quite easily and freely, so I want to make sure that we don't just drop these pistons out the bottom. You can also see from this, I have been spraying this every so often when I come here, but I'm certainly seeing signs that this is being left out in the open. It's nothing major, but there's certainly signs of corrosion that starts to set in. As I said, small bits, but still bits. Right, we've got that. Would have been perfect if I had something electronic, but we'll. So this is number 3. So the bearings are stuck still on there. Let's just sit that down for a sec. They do need a bit of a tap out. We've got something I can. Come on. Okay, they'll need a bit of a tap out. Right, so again, I'm no mechanic, but these don't look too bad. There's a little bit of wear marks in them, but don't look terrible. I think it could definitely do with a polish. Begin. I'm no expert, so we'll see. Right, is this too big? No space here. Seriously. Alright, here we go. Get everything lined up. So we'll have a look over at this one. Don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, but doesn't seem to be any play in it, so it don't seem too bad at all. But again, I'm no expert. This one's number 2. Now, there we are. This one's come off with it. So there's a good amount of oil in there. Looks like there's a central score mark in this one. But it's still on there, and I can't see anything on here. But anyway. There's a definite score mark on that one as well. Right, can we get this one out easy? There we go. This one's number 2. All right. All right, we'll just pop that. Can I pop that bearing out? There we go. Number 2. Oh, spin us back round. It's come undone. Oh, crank bolt's come undone. Oh, there's a nut in the way, isn't there? I drop that nut down there. Can I get it? Wait a sec. Go. Must have tool this. Must have tool. Magnetic. And I think some of them, I think this one, although I think the batteries are out, you even get a little LED light in there. But I think the, oh no, there you go. Little light. So, you know, you can see down there. So from this camera, see, little light in there. And it's magnetic. Got to have one of them. Alright, that's another one where the bearings, come on, the bearings decide to pop off. It's still in here. Come on, let go. There's a definite mark in the middle of this one. Quite interesting wear marks through there. What have I done with that bolt? It's gone right the way down. We'll get it out later when we pull the piston out. Here we go. So this is number 4 piston. This bearing's definitely got some, yeah, this one's definitely got some wider wear marks in it. Again, the pistons themselves and everything looks fine. Just dirty. Again, not that I'm a mechanic, not that I know what I'm looking for, right? So that's number 4. And now number 1. I think the there's some definite scoring on number 4 here. It's a lot lighter on the other 2. Definitely not as much there. Oh, that's a bit tight. Oh, bearings stayed inside again. Let's see if we can pop that one off. What's this one like? Oh yeah, this one's really just as worn as well. It's quite worn. Definitely wear patches and that. So I don't know how long these would have lasted going forward. There's even some wear marks on the back here actually. But hey, they're out, and the good news is this engine should hopefully have a good long life after we put it back together. Assuming we put it together properly, right? Alright, let's get that in the right place. Pop that out. Let's have a look at this side. Yeah, this bearing's also got, again, I don't know if that's just discoloration or it looks like there's a bit of a wear in it as well. But, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. Slippy. Right. The piston itself, let's have a look at that. I think they all look pretty much okay. Let's have a quick look at this one. It's a bit dirtier than the rest. So we'll get all these rings off as well at some point. But I'll take this to the engine guy and get him, because he'll have all, you know, some good cleaners and stuff like that, and work out what we're going to do with this. Do we just, you know, I might just get them cleaned and get all the parts and then rebuild this myself, but we'll see how we go. Right, now that's that. The next thing is to separate the block, which of course we probably want to do on the bench, because this is where it separates and we've got one engine mount holding onto it, so we're not probably going to do it here. Is there any way I can move that? So we just got to get the crank off, get the oil squirters out. Okay. What size do we need? Too big. Too small? Perfect. 13. 13s and 10s. What do I do with 10? The 10s, or they're smaller? 10s. Right. Not massively tight. Well, one wasn't. Right, let's get all this. This. Once I separate that. Put that back there. Right, where's my nice little soft hammer? Hammer, piece of wood. Piece of wood's too big. Smaller piece of wood. Oh, what? Edge of wood. Might need bigger hammer. Is this slight movement there? Need a real hammer. Can't reach that, can I? Right. Right, who saw that and didn't tell me? Hey, that's what I was looking for. Lucky that's been put away safe, huh? Right, let's try that. There we go. That's all you need. Bigger size hammer. All right. Okay, something's holding on. What's holding on? Is it just okay, just oil. Stand it up once in. Right, now having a look at this, there's definite mark in that one. Do I have I'll just get rid of some of this before it drips everywhere. So, having a look, there's definitely a couple of small marks in that one. That one looks all right. Yeah, a few marks in that one. Right, again, who am I? I'm not an expert. Oh, I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at. Well, that makes those oil seals easy to move, doesn't it? Oh, there you go, oil seal out. This will be replaced, don't worry, I'm not cleaning it to reuse it. It's looks pretty good actually, but again, not being used again. We're not using, don't reuse oil seals. And there's the crank. One thing I'm interested in is this little wheel here. How does that come off? That's got to come off for the timing chain. We're going to obviously take that off. It's interesting, you can see, where's the best, let me turn it around for this camera here, hopefully you can see all this. You can see, hopefully you can, maybe you can't see up on here where this has been balanced by taking material off. Oh, here we go, you might see this little hole's been drilled in it, just to take a bit of material off to help balance it. Good. Right, we'll pop that over here somewhere. Look at these bearings, if we can pop them out. We just need to take the oil squirters out, keep them somewhere safe. Whoa, big score. Surely that's not normal. So this is, I think this is the one on the other side that I saw. You can see in there, just on this side here, a massive, looks like massive score mark down to the copper. Let's have a look at any of the others, see if we see anything on those. Wait, how'd you come? It's worn, but nothing on that one. Nothing is bad. Nothing on that one. No, definitely on that first one. So, a good thing we took this out. These definitely needed some help there. That's interesting. Out you come. Right, let's have a quick look. This is off the, I guess what, number one. Right now, number one. You can see big score mark in that. Big score mark. Don't know what that's from, but it doesn't look good. The others, I haven't taken that one out yet. So that was down this end by number, so first one by number one piston. The rest of these on the top looked okay, but I guess a lot of the weight's on the bottom. So here I have effectively what's just past 2, so either side of number 3, and they both have score marks in them. Again, quite deep score marks. So something's got in there, obviously, by the looks of it. I don't think they've spun, but something's got in there, and who knows, again, maybe someone who is a mechanic can tell me how bad. This one's got 3 marks in it, this has got 2, but I'm sure they weren't going to get any better, and then everything starts to wear. Yeah, so right, let's try and get this one out. Oh wait, this is a, oh, check out this one. It's a bit different. Anyone explain that to me? Why has that one got? That's very interesting. Is that? Bizarre. Different. Hey, but why am I calling it bizarre? I don't know what I'm talking about. Right. All the bearings out. We'll just take those other bits out, put everything away, and that'll be us for today. So, now, is that an E-Torx or is that an Allen? We don't want to get this wrong. It's that one, which is a 40. Do I have anything else I can use? I really don't want to use those wobbly ones. It's going to be a bit difficult. No, not too tight. That's good. Well guys, that beeping, that's the other camera going dead, so we'll bring a little close up to this camera here. Just in case this battery is going to die, I'm going to end the video here. So this was all I was planning on doing today. Going to be a big question about how this is sealed, or if it was sealed. I've got a product, I think Loctite, I think N18 I've got to possibly seal this, but I don't know if it is sealed or if it's just stuck together, you know, just put it together and clamp it down. I don't know, I'll ask. We'll find out, but if any of you know, then drop a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. But just quickly, here's a close-up. As you can just pop down, you look in there, there's an oil gallery that runs along the back. Can I, as you can see in there, hopefully, there's your oil squirters. And if you can see here, here's where your oil filter is and cooler is. Oil comes up from the oil pump into here through the filter, and then you can see it goes into this sort of raised piece here. This goes off to your tensioner, and it runs along there. Also comes up here to your head. But then there's the gallery pops into all of these little squirters here. Get a little bit closer. So these little squirters, there's a little hole in the end there. Should be a hole in the side. Yep, hole in the side there. And that goes through, squirts out, squirts up at your pistons into the bore. So that's those. Right. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. See you in the next one, where hopefully we'll actually have the engine out of my Mini, and we'll do a bit of a forensics, pulling apart of that. Oop, put it up here.